All right, and we should be back. Keyword should. When you pop, you don't stop. Uh, but yeah, the stream yesterday, I was planning on streaming for like 3 hours. And I think we went closer to like 5.5. While Infinitas is loading, let me take a quick look. Yeah, yesterday I was planning on streaming for between 2 to 3 hours, and it was just over 5 hours long. It was quite an event. Yeah, part of why the stream went longer yesterday is I had a ton of requests and I wanted to get through everything, but also a lot of new folks were showing up too, and it's like as every time I'm like, all right, well, I'll wrap up within like the next half hour. Someone brand new to the stream was just like, hey, I've never seen this, and it's just like, oh, well, hello there. It was a good problem to have though, and I mentioned it right at the start this morning. A lot of people have been tuning into streams recently, not just mine. I've heard that from other folks that do music streaming as well. It's been fantastic. Also helped that yesterday, after the stream, my plans were to do some Pokemon Go with my better half, and he massively overslept, so I was able to continue streaming and, not feel bad about it either. Alright, so we should be back and loaded in. Since we are having a little bit of downtime, I do want to take a very quick stretch break, just like 30 or 60 seconds. So, if any of you haven't gotten up or walked around in a while, maybe now's a good time. But, yeah, I'm just gonna do a lap around the apartment, and then we'll keep on digging in. Alright, be back in just a second. And since we're back, if Spy, do the lamps look better? We'll find out when I get back. Alright, back in 30 to 60. Alright, lamps look like they're, the fail lamps look like they're back to normal. Good. Also, Dizzy, happy Sunday. Glad to see you in chat. Hope you're having a good weekend. Alright, so, let's see, what do we have in the queue? We have, close my eyes for me. Okay, that's an 11.4. Let's do, since we did just relaunch client, let's just very quickly play a couple measures of Reflux as a timing check, and then we'll dig into America. Seems okay. Yeah, the in terms of like just innate timing, honestly, Reflex is one of my strongest songs. Like, do I have max AAA on it? No, but from an audio perspective, like it's one of my best just quick timing checks, especially for just generally making sure offset's okay, relaunching Infinitas and streaming all that. Like, a lot of folks, they might do Dazzlin' Darlin' or 8-Bit Princess. For me, Reflex. Right, this starts 130, jumps to 145. Let's quickly grab that off of something else. Gamble Hyper. Oh, Spy. Alright, so we have 347. Okay. So I know in arcades on using the number pad, you can input, you can type in a G to get gamble timing, either Gamble Hyper or another timing on any chart. I don't think you can do that in Infinitas. Thank you, Cuvelia. This should be interesting to say the least.
Somebody come close my eyes for me. Darken my glasses. I don't want to see my people getting rolled under a planet. Wake me up when it's over. Just check under my boulder and tap me on the shoulder and tell me it's okay, but not until the day when the bombs stop walking and the masks stop talking. No, no, not until the day when the bombs stop walking and the masks stop talking. 6 billion people here.
What were those patterns after the speed up? That was hilarious. Holy crap. Like, no regrets. Like, it's good practice, but at the same time, excuse me? Wow. Is Gamble Another still a thing? Yep. It's not in Infinitas, but the Hyper still has hyper timing, and I imagine so would the Another. I checked my watch. Oh god, the lyrics in that just... Oh, Konami. Alright, up next... Ooh. I remember when this got added to Infinitas, we got real mad at this Hyper because for some reason I could not hard clear it. I just had the worst mental block. But that's not what we're playing. Well, let's dig in. And once again, Kivelia, much obliged for the request. Oh, Pacemaker didn't load. Oh, we can't have that. Gotta see how bad I'm doing. Yeah, my facial expression fake X, yeah, I would not be surprised. Yeah, like, just doing turntable juggling and then having to jump back into the literal middle of the keys. I think it was either 3 and 4 or it was 5 and 4. Like, that was just, that was funny is what it was. So I'm trying not to resort to worse language, because it's really not that bad, just weird. Right, we adjusted our speed mod because of the soft land in America. Sorry about this. One moment. Yeah, amusing for sure. one of those, like, I think it was the second to last chord. Fingernail got caught between the key and the button, or the outline in the button. Ugh. Stings. Yeah, lot of juggling in Close My Eyes by. Might not be a bad song to break your pinky on. So, Bloody Tears. I really like this remix, but as you'll see, so much turntable chords. And, like, I don't mind turntable chords, but it doesn't feel appropriate. Like, the way that it gets used in this song, like, it's not like it's a scratch heavy song, and it just seems so awkward. Alright, let's dig in. And once again, Kivilia, thank you very much for the requests. And also, a lot of folks are active in chat. A lot of folks are still tuned in, especially after having to restart the stream a little bit ago. Much obliged, everybody. Have fun, Akome. I'm guessing that's Golden Week. Yeah, I'm heavily debating getting that because I still have to play that game, and I'm not big on JRPGs, but oh, I adore Persona 4 because I've been spoiled on it gameplay-wise and story-wise, and yeah, I love that game to pieces. Wait a minute, I'm confused. I don't think there was a single turntable chord in that entire chart. But the hyper, the 10, it is over and over and over turntable in 1, or on a right side turntable in 7. I am legitimately just baffled right now. Huh. Like, granted we failed, but that chart was actually a lot of fun. Good to know. I always assumed, because playing the hyper, I'm like, oh, this turntable crap, this garbage turntable work, and I just figured the another was more of that and just more misery, but no, the another is fine. Good to know. Much obliged, Cuvelia, thank you. I don't know if you're still here, Akome, but if you've never played Persona, ooh, you are in for a treat. P4 is fantastic. And, Gambletini! Happy Sunday. Appreciate the well wishes. And, yeah. Never be afraid to lurk. I always have a lot of folks, tuning in and, putting me on in the background, otherwise lurking, so never ever be afraid to lurk. More importantly, though, sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Hope you feel better. Oh, and just woke up after sleeping all day. Oh god, that's the worst. Like when you're not feeling well, so you deliberately sleep in, you get extra rest, and you wake up and you don't even feel better. Like, it's just like, well, what was the point in me staying asleep then? My condolences, Gambletini. I hope you feel better sooner than later. Alright, so up next we have Gradius Full Speed. Thank you, Cuvelia. Just gonna use this to get the speed mod. So we're gonna want 225, okay. Yeah, I'm honestly, Spy, I'm baffled. I don't know when the last time you played Blood of Tears Hyper was, but it is nothing but turntable chords over and over and over. It's miserable. Like, the Another is a night and day difference. I'm honestly amazed. Just have a headache, but don't think it's serious. Yeah, fingers crossed. Being sick's no fun. Changing speed mid-song. What, for Bloody Tears? There's definitely turntable chords in Bloody Tears. I'm not that, I know. Like, I know my memory isn't the best, but I know that for sure. But, for speed changes, I just figure out what my overall BPM should be and set it. I do not change mid-song. That's something that I have from old 2DX that's still ingrained in me. Mainly because also, if a song has soft land that's that bad, you really shouldn't be concerned about it because soft land does not belong in 2DX. Like, there's a couple of songs I can think of where, like, yeah, it works. Like, I'm thinking of, like, Ram, for example. Like, the slowdown in the middle. Yeah, sure. Himiko? Yeah, whatever. But, like, Gradius Full Speed, Checking You Out, just, no. No, ain't got time for that. Great remix. Awful chart. Oh well. No regrets though, because again, fantastic remix. Always happy to play that. Much obliged, Evalia, and not gonna lie, I figured Fake X would have tossed D into the queue first, but it looks like Spy beat you to it. Let's dig in. Oh god, hard clearing? Hard clearing D or Gradius? Because, yeah, both of those sound miserable. Also, it's about 10 before the hour, and I do want to be wrapped up by half past. Just mentioning for all of you, and also just to hold myself accountable. Okay. I forgot. So the opening of the hyper is kind of similar to the another in that it's just a real easygoing chromatic scale that's just fast enough that I have trouble with it. One more once. Yeah, I really need to just do some practice drills for being able to better one-hand chromatics. I really do need to get better at chromatics, because what sucks is that I start that and then have an awful time with that one-hand chromatic, and it just completely demoralizes me for the rest of the chart. Which is a shame, because, God, that song is so good. Yeah, like the ending is a lot easier. Like, take the slowdowns out of the picture. Like, the ending, chart-wise, is a lot easier. Like, that chromatic with the shuffled up left hand, like, it is very tricky. So, but still, just like knowing how big a deal chromatics are for me, and it's something I want to work on, and then just getting clocked with it right from the get-go, it just it feels bad. Yeah, no regrets though, because like, you know, as much as, you know, we were talking about how I hate Softland, and you requested that, probably, you know, just to try to kind of poke fun. Today is the day to be failing. No regrets. Alright, Huvelia, I believe that is Huvelia. Nope, I misread the kanji. Which song is this? I'll find it. Oh! Okay. Oh, if that is... That's gonna be a trip. I'm going to play something else first, then we'll jump into that. And also let me just quickly do chat. Second forward. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. So let's do a little bit of a breather first, and then we'll jump into that. After all that Softland, I have deserved a treat. So we're going to treat ourselves. We're going to play something happy. We're going to play something nice. Then we're going to throw ourselves at more dumpster fires. We're going to get better. All right. such a good song. Hey, Sparko! Happy Sunday. Hope things are going well. I'm guessing you're on break at work. Hope the morning's been treating you kindly. Yeah, we've been having a decent morning. A little bit of a slow start, and past like 3 or 4 songs were really rough, mainly because of Softland. But all in all, good morning so far. Appreciate you stopping by and saying hi. Alright, so up next we have a request from Kivelia. Let's dig in. Also, yeah, I was going to say, I was pretty sure V2 is not an 11.2. Yeah, we'll attack it at some point regardless. Because I don't think I've played it yet. So, yeah, why not? If I've already got a fail on it, I might play something else. We'll see. Ooh, yeah, that was in terms of like the overall shuffle that chart had, it's kind of what I was expecting. Was not expecting to get the B though. So go us. And much obliged, Kivelia. Yeah, not gonna lie, Spy. If the chart decides to pull shenanigans, I have a very bad poker face about it. Hey, Twally, good morning. How goes it? Alright, so I do want to be wrapped up by 1/2 we've got 2 more 0.6s in the queue, and... oh, 1 second, chat. Alright, so, it goes, I'm doing alright. Bit of a slow start this morning, but had a couple nice BBs. Been flinging myself at some difficult 11s, and, you know, progress day is progress. Let's try... I'm just gonna... I know that we were in, like, around Spada, Tricoro. Let me just grab whatever... Let me just grab an 11.2. No, let's grab an 11. Just grab a full-on 11. Play that, and then we'll go back to the 0.6. Ooh, I don't know if I've tried this. We did try this before. Alright, let's see if we can bump this up to a B, and then we'll go after V2. Yeah, that's the PB we were looking for. Good stuff. Alright, so I do want to be wrapped up by half past the hour, so I am going to hold off on any future requests. What's already in the queue, we'll get to it, but I do want to flip the switch just to make sure that I stay on the schedule for today. Alright. So, up next, we've got Fake X asking for V2. Yeah, thank you, Twally, for the PB kudos. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy that we got that. Alright, and now for this. This should be interesting, to say the least. Not surprised by that ending, but halfway to the A? Yeah, we will happily take that. Cheers, Burko. Best of luck at work. And once again, thank you. Happy to be repeating myself, but again, incredibly grateful for all the folks that are tuned in, both right now and over the past couple of weeks. Hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend, and, you know, regardless of what folks are up to, appreciate you making me a part of your day. So, we've got roughly 20 minutes left. Let's see, 3 songs in the queue. Let's see, 3 minutes each. That's 9. Okay, so let's... Stamina-wise, I think I'm good to go right after another part 11, so let's jump right into the next one. Might need a breather after that, but we'll see. That is a concerningly high miscount. But no time like the present. Let's do it. And Gambletini, thank you. And also for V2, Fake X, much obliged. Yeah, minor PB. And yeah, shaved off about 40 misses. Very happy with that. Not gonna lie, I've never heard of donk as a genre. Not surprised that it's legit and it's not just Bimani being Bimani when it comes to genres. Yeah, to Wally, Gambletini, thank you. Appreciate the kudos. Ooh. Let's see, what's next? End of World, I think? I know End of World is going to be a hustle. Yeah, let's take a little bit of a breather, and then we'll dive into the End of World. Something's changed. Yeah, that moment from The Matrix when it's like, something feels different. I can tell there's been a timing change. Either that or I'm just really actually like waking up and warming up now, because we need to poke our blue number. I had a feeling we might have had to for the past couple songs. So, alright. Alright. That was a nice breather. Now let's jump back to the 11s. End of World is going to be hilarious. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Oh, man. Now you've got Fake X. Now you've got me thinking about some of like the actual noise, noise and noise core. Some of the stuff that Japan's output in recent years. Oh boy. Alright, buckle up, because this should be interesting. Actually looking forward to this. And Spy, much obliged for the request. Oh, that was a hustle. Like, I knew it was going to be hard, but it was a little harder than I was expecting. Still, no regrets. That was fantastic. Whew, much obliged, Spy. Thank you. Yeah, handbreaker chart. I'm not sure if I'd say it's handbraking, but it's up there. Alright, we've got one more request in the queue. I do want to take a little bit of a breather and then be able to go at it full strength. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm a little intimidated by Regulus, not gonna lie. That's why I'm like, yep, let's take a breather and make sure we can actually go at it, because
Okay, let's go.
not sure why I'm being reminded about this, but now that we're getting songs from Cinnobuzz, really hoping we get Crew, because, not gonna lie, having Crew is, or more specifically because of Crew, it's a good incentive to get people to play doubles. Ooh, yeah, we'll take that. Correct, Gambletini. The normal on singles or doubles is the same for both. I forget the singles hyper in another, but for doubles, the another is the Prim remix, and the hyper is the Korsuke remix. Hey, Azure! Happy Sunday, how goes it? Also, yeah, I didn't realize until last night that for some reason my chat overlay got turned off. Yeah, plus earlier in the stream, Burkamp pointed out I was still in 16:9, which was a change I made for Hope of Tomorrow. Yeah, Azure, pleasure and an honor to see you as always. Hope you're having a good Sunday so far. We're just about to wrap up. We still have one more 11 in the request queue, and then, you know, maybe Victory Lap, and, of course, a final Incandescence. Oh boy, Regulus. Thank you, Cuvelia. Alright, let's dig in. Ugh. A little upset that we were that close to getting the B, but there's always next time. And wow, that was a lot more aggressive turntable shenanigans than I thought. Like, it's whack, and older whack has a lot of that, but oof, that was a bit more excessive than even I was expecting. No regrets, though. Yeah, I knew the Another for Regulus was going to be rough meta, but I hadn't played in, God, months, and it's such a good song too. Just whack, you know, strutting his stuff, really. All right, so I do need to get wrapped up, or wrap up for now. I'd love to keep going, but responsible adult life calls and all that stuff. Plus, my arms are a little on fire, so there's always you know, Tuesday, because we're gonna behave ourselves. We're gonna stick to this on-off schedule. So for now, time for a final incandescence, shout-outs and thank yous, and then if we don't have anyone to raid, I will be shocked. So.
Burning.
Alright, so that is going to be the stream for today. I will be back tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock Eastern, for more of my shenanigans. We'll be doing a kind of chill and play whatever day tomorrow, and then Tuesday it'll be back to the 11 grind and rinse and repeat. So, until tomorrow, please do take care and be safe, everybody. I know times right now are kind of scary. To everybody that tuned in, whether you were in chat or you're getting your lurk on, thank you so much for being here and wanting to make me a part of your day. I hope to see all of you soon. And for the folks that were in chat, I do want to say thanks, so let's get rolling on that, and then let's find someone to raid. Right off at the start of the stream, Burkant chiming in and saying hi, and once again, Burkant, thank you for pointing out that I was still in a 16 by 9 from the Hope of Tomorrow, and I hadn't updated to 16 by 10. Thank you for that. Also, Max, fantastic to see you as always. Kawachi, same. Glassy Press, fantastic to see you again. I know you're kind of a newcomer to the Bimani scene. It's been great seeing you recently, and also seeing you in a couple other streams as well. And we also had Fresca tuning in before he headed into work. Thank you. Same with Gospel EXE. And Akome also stopped by. Hope you're enjoying Persona. Also, we had Cold Cuts, legend in the community. So thrilled that they tuned in and said hi for a little bit. And Yutari, fingers crossed that your Phoenix Swan ships on Monday. Jamich, thank you so much for stopping by. And Yuzu, great to see you as always. We also had Spy and Q hanging out. Again, amazing doubles players. And Spy, you've been giving me a lot of advice recently. Thank you so much. Mira, great to see you as always. I know you were thinking about streaming later, but I think you said you were going to change plans. But either way, can't wait to catch you live sometime soon. Also, we had Kitty Catastrophe was a new follower for the stream today. Thank you. Okina, glad to have heard from you. I know you're doing a lot of cosplay work this weekend. Hope that's still going well for you. And Gamer Ted, so glad to see you again. It's been a couple months. Glad to hear that all's been well. We also had Fake X in the chat and Cuvelia, both giving me some fantastic challenges today. Much obliged. And we also had Dizzy and Gambletini. Thank you both. Sparko was able to stop by for a little bit while she was at work. Thank you again. And last but not least, Azure, always putting up with my BS and shenanigans, and Tawali. Again, so many familiar faces, and just really grateful to have such a wonderful community, not just consistently tuning in and saying hi for me, but for each other as well. Thank you. So with that, let's figure out who we can pay a visit to. Let's see. Ooh. It looks like Kawachi is streaming some 2DX, so let's all go say hi to him. So until next time, please do take care and be safe, everyone. But for now, let's all go say hi to Kawachi. All right, cheers, everybody.